Hello, welcome to this week's video. It's an idea from one of my subscribers, probably my most loyal subscriber. She asked me what were my top vacation spots. That was a very difficult topic to narrow down. So what I decided to do was pick one for each theme that I have here on this channel. And those will be the joy of New York. We'll cover Austria. We're going to look at the simplicity of Copenhagen, the spirit of the Maldives, and make sure you stay until the end for the beauty of Greece. And I'll share 4 different destinations within Greece. Let's get into it. First, let me share with you the joy of New York, the city that never sleeps. It's iconic, it's exciting, and often packed with tourists. But what if I told you there's a better time to experience this legendary city? I visited in January this year when the holiday rush is over and the city becomes something special. I couldn't quite believe how quiet it actually was. You wouldn't expect to use that word to describe New York, would you? There's, of course, better flight and hotel rates as well, but it's still full of joy, just in a more subtle way. Imagine sipping your coffee or hot chocolate while you stroll through Central Park, and the city is less crowded, where you can take your time surrounded by fewer people. January lets you experience the true pulse of the city. It's New York without the hustle, where you can explore without crowds and take pictures without hordes of people. You can get into restaurants with less reservation time and find New Yorkers themselves unwinding. For me, this was my 3rd trip to New York, so it was even more of a treat. I'd already seen Times Square, Statue of Liberty, and the Empire State. This time, it was spent exploring new areas and enjoying the city for what it is. Whether it's wandering through the quiet film set-like streets of the West Village, or grabbing the best pizza in New York at Ruby Rosa on Mulberry Street in Lower Manhattan, you must go there. There's no rush and no pressure to check every landmark off your list. This is the time to enjoy New York like never before, where the pace slows and the true vibe of the city comes through. Plus, of course, you'll catch the sales. So whether it's your first time or you're making a return trip, consider New York in January. Just make sure you dress for the weather. It's the city you know, but a little extra space, a little more calm, and a lot more joy. The second destination I've chosen is for its strength and serenity, Austria, a land defined by its breathtaking landscapes and a sense of strength that echoes through every mountain, lake and valley. Salzburg, a city known for its music, it's the birthplace of Mozart, its history, charming Austrian restaurants, and its medieval and Baroque buildings set against the powerful backdrop of the Alps. While many come here for winter skiing, there's also a kind of strength you'll find in the autumn and summer months. It's not the thrill of the slopes, but the quiet power of a walk through the hills and over the High Line. I can't encourage you enough to venture deep into Austria's heart. The lakes in Tyrol and Hofen offer a special escape, places like Plantsee, where crystal clear waters meet towering mountains. It literally feels like you're stepping into a painting. In these moments of quiet and stillness, you can truly feel the strength of nature at its best. The lakes are so peaceful. There's a calm that settles over you as you breathe in the mountain air. Walking through this region is a way to connect with nature, yourself, and the energy from the landscapes. It's exquisitely breathtaking. I promise it will restore your energy levels. It's time for more than adventure. It's an ideal vacation spot. And if you're seeking strength, but also the peace and quiet of beauty in nature. And when it comes to where to stay, there's no better experience than a traditional chalet, simple and natural, a charming space where you can unwind at the end of the day that's warm and welcoming. The third destination I wanted to share with you is the simplicity of Copenhagen, a city known for its design, culture, and unique sense of simplicity. Here they own that phrase, less truly is more. When I visited Copenhagen, I discovered how the locals embrace a simpler way of living, whether it's commuting by bike or enjoying a moment of quiet in a beautifully designed public space. It's a city where every corner reflects intentional design. Cafes are serene, spaces uncluttered, and every detail is considered. Copenhagen's simplicity isn't just aesthetic, it's a way of life. The people are charming and polite. From the quiet parks and open spaces to the tranquil waterside views, this city is the birthplace of Scandinavian design, which is all about simplicity and function, rooted in every building and piece of furniture. I think I spent about 3 hours wandering around the interior section of one of their department stores and literally wanted to buy everything in there and redo my entire home. Juno's Bakery is a must if you go. It's about 15-20 minutes stroll from the heart of Copenhagen in a lovely peaceful neighbourhood. Their famous warm, fragrant cardamom cinnamon buns are worth the queue outside, I promise. The next vacation spot I'd recommend is the spirit of the Maldives. Imagine a place where time slows down, where the world fades away. You literally feel like you're stepping into paradise. It's true heaven. I stayed at Meru Island when we went, in one of the stunning open water villas perched right on the ocean. From the moment you step into the villa, time starts to take its foot off the gas pedal. The rooms have a balcony looking out over the ocean, and at night you can sit and watch the sharks and ocean life beneath you while you sip a drink. The water is right at your doorstep. Imagine waking up and taking the steps down to the ocean and snorkeling with tropical fish. It's so magical. Every moment feels longer here somehow. The days seem longer. The beaches are pristine, sunsets beautiful, and temperatures perfect all year round. The hospitality of the staff is spot on too. The serene quiet of the evenings under the stars is all perfectly in tune with the spirit of the Maldives. There's no rush here, no schedules to keep. Just the slow pace of island life, with perhaps some paddleboarding or gentle kayaking. It's a long journey from the UK, but totally worth it. One of the most relaxing places I've ever visited. It's an ideal place to reconnect if you're travelling with your loved one, and to let time stand still and just be at peace. Finally, I really need to recommend the beauty of Greece to you. A land of ancient history, crystal clear seas, an endless beauty that's raw and natural, and where every island has a soul. There's so much to cover in Greece, but I've picked out a few places to share with you. Let's start with Athens, the heart of Greece. Home to the Acropolis, the Parthenon, and centuries of history. Walk through the streets of Plaka, right at the bottom of the Acropolis. Stop for a long lunch. One of the charms of Greece is its warm, welcoming, hospitable people, as well as their delicious Mediterranean food. From Athens, let's head west, landing in Kefalonia, on an island famous for its breathtaking beaches and lush landscapes. The turquoise waters are enough to make you speechless. It's nature at its finest, wild and untouched. Whether you're diving into the crystal clear waters or simply enjoying a fresh seafood dinner in the beautiful fishing village of Fiscardo Bay. Kefalonia is a pure slice of paradise. Next, we move to Nafplio, a coastal town on the Peloponnese Peninsula. Once the capital of Greece, Nafplio's beauty is in its romantic charm. Wander through its narrow streets, lined with Venetian architecture and vibrant bougainvillea, or visit the ancient Palamidi fortress for sweeping views of the town and sea. Finally, let's head to Lesbos, an island known for its authenticity and natural beauty. Famous for its olive oil, ouzo and traditional Greek culture, Lesbos is the perfect island offering everything you could want. From the cobblestone streets of the beautiful, stunning Maldives to the beaches of Vatara, quiet and uncrowded. It's a place to enjoy the simple pleasures of life. Greece isn't just a vacation destination, it's a journey through time, history, and some of the most beautiful landscapes in the world. So the summer might be over, but hopefully this has given you some inspiration to think about where your next trip might be. Let me know in the comments if any of them spoke to you in particular, or if you have anywhere to recommend for me to go and check out. If you enjoyed the video, then please do like and subscribe. It took a very long time to get this one together, sifting through old photographs and footage of my favourite destinations, and a long time to edit it. And let me know as well, while we're on that topic, do you prefer this sort of format of video where I'm narrating over the top of the footage, or do you prefer me speaking direct to camera and then having supporting images and videos on the side? I'd be really interested to know which one you prefer. Make sure you follow me on Instagram as well, because it's an opportunity to connect between these videos over there. And also let me know if you'd like to see another travel video, because I am actually going somewhere towards the end of the year and I can take you there with me if you'd be interested. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.